It's an athletic event, so you want to get a good comfortable stance, maybe feet about shoulder width apart, have some looseness in your knees.
Hey everyone, it's AaronBradley, and the big question, do you sit or stand while doing voiceover? You know, I've talked about this, and pain has become an issue in my adult life, especially as I've gotten older and do more and more voiceover work sitting. And you have to be careful you're not hunched over. But the question is, does your voice sound different if you stand? Do you sound different if you stand? And how does it all work? Sam Lerner is a chiropractor here in Southern California. He's been my chiropractor for many, many years. And Sam is here to talk a little bit about, do you sit or stand while doing voiceover? Welcome, Sam.
Thank you, Aaron.
Yes. So tell us, what is your argument? Do you sit or do you stand if you prefer to talk about that?
To me, it's pretty obvious that standing would be preferable for pretty much any vocal activity, whether it's singing or doing a voiceover, just due to the nature of how your diaphragm sits when you're sitting or standing, and how your nervous system activates all the muscles involved with doing voiceover or speaking, including the muscles in your face, your head, your diaphragm especially. So to me, it's pretty obvious that standing would be preferable to sitting.
So the question, that I have is the pain. So I've talked about this on a video that I posted, from a car crash, a car accident. I suffer from some herniated discs that I had to have removed, and still have the bone spurs, which causes the stenosis and the pain. The question is, though, from a pain standpoint, do you think as I sit, for hours during the day doing these voiceovers for you guys, when I sit doing this, is it easier from a pain standpoint to be standing up, or can I sit down and kind of, get in my little position, as I call it?
Well, that is a very good point. If you're in pain, obviously you're not going to function very well. So that changes things up. Basically, if you feel good, then you're going to perform good. And if you're in pain, you're not going to perform as well. So if sitting is going to cause you less pain, then that's going to trump the benefits of standing if you're not in pain. It's an athletic event, so you want to get a good comfortable stance, maybe feet about shoulder width apart, have some looseness in your knees, and you want to have your head up between your ears should basically be between your shoulders, and that's it. That's your shoulders back, your ears between your shoulders, and now you've got great ability to project. The other nice thing about standing is your arms are free to move, so you can get passionate about whatever you're doing your voiceover about. Your body can just get more involved in the whole process of delivering a performance. If you do have pain with standing and you have less pain with sitting, then you want to do your voiceover in a sitting position. Most people will sit like this, where their spine is straight, and that's not really ideal. You want to have a curve in your spine. So if at all possible, if it doesn't cause you any pain, if you can sit slightly forward in the chair and have your knees lower than your hips, that's going to force a curve in your spine, and you're going to have much better biomechanics with your diaphragm and your projection.
Thanks for the explanation, Sam. And what I want to do is kind of demonstrate this on an actual spine. So Sam Lerner, the chiropractic guru of Southern California, was kind enough to let us go over to his office, which is where we're going to head now, and actually look at a spine, a human spine, and see how it's a little different when you sit or stand while doing voiceover. Take a look at this.
The reason why I believe standing is your best position for doing voiceover is to optimize the nervous control of all the muscles involved with doing a voiceover. So, but as we discussed before, if you're having pain and sitting is more comfortable than standing, then you will want to sit. The problem with sitting is a lot of times when we sit too far back in the chair, we flatten out our spine like that, and that's not very good. So if you have to sit, if you can sit towards the edge of the chair and get your knees lower than your hips, you'll get that curve back in your spine, and you'll get better nerve function and a better performance.